Good morning, Nick. This is in response to your Eminent domain Revolt video, and I felt I just needed to make a video response because I simply cannot type everything that I want to say. This is a sticking point between you and I, and so I thought I would just address it and try to explain why I say what I say. You believe, I think, that the elite do not, quote-unquote, pull the strings and control everything. While that statement is probably true, I think it simplifies the situation. Now, what I mean by that is that certainly having money, resources, and means, connections, what have you, laws written in your favor, gives you many more options than most people have. So while they may not control, quote unquote, everything, they certainly have the ability to react in a way that benefits them. Now, to illustrate that, we can simply take the two recent earthquakes, one in Haiti, one in Chile. The Haitians, being incredibly impoverished, have no resources on which to draw in this tragedy. They can't take a boat to another island. They can't hire someone to just build them another house, or simply move into their second home that already exists. These are people who are on the brink to start with. Now take Chile. While it was devastating for them, and there are many people who I'm sure are in desperate situations because of that, there are many who are not. They have the resources, whether it be to fix or rebuild their home, or relocate for a while, or do whatever is necessary to get them out of the immediate pickle, shall we say. If you take that on up the chain to the elite, disasters do not affect them the way they affect most people. If you have, for instance, an interest in a copper mine, or you own stock in a copper mine, as I'm sure elites do, one person's tragedy is another person's opportunity. So they take advantage. Maybe they don't even own copper, but after the earthquake in Chile, they probably bought it really fast. And they will probably make money off of what for some people was a disaster. So, can the elite control everything? Certainly not. Can they react in a way that benefits them? Absolutely. Now, I also disagree in that I do believe they are intentionally squeezing and taking people down. Simply look at Argentina and almost every South American country and look at the way that they have moved in, presented them with loans, knowing full and well that the countries would not be able to repay their loans, would end up defaulting, and the corporations would basically end up owning everything. And if in the meantime their government was not friendly, shall we say, they would oust them one way or the other. Now, I've said a couple times, and I will reiterate, there's a book called Confessions of an Economic Hitman by John Perkins that very clearly shows you how corporations are able to manipulate entire countries, take advantage of entire populations, and benefit just a few people in those countries. Another excellent series here on YouTube, a 12-part series, clearly shows you how Argentina was taken down in the same fashion. A lot of people, 50% of Argentina, lives in poverty now. These are not accidents. These are intentional actions taken by Call them what you want, the elite, the corporatocracy, the well-heeled. Do they intentionally impoverish people? I think so. But even if you don't think so, that is what's happening. And if that bothered them, they could do something about it. But they choose not to. Now, another great show that I stumbled across that clearly shows this, and it shows how we are part of the problem, is a food called Blood, Sweat, and Takeaways, produced by the BBC. There are a couple of clips here on YouTube, but they're not very good. They don't really show what the show is about. Basically, they took some middle-class kids from the UK, sent them to, I believe it was Taiwan, to work in the food industry. And it was pretty eye-opening, not only for them, but I have to say even for me, to see just how impoverished most of these people are, who work in industries that benefit us and provide us with cheap tuna or fast food chicken or cheap rice. These people live entirely on the edge. They have no cushion. They have no means by which to be not taken advantage of. So to just wrap it up and not go on too long, I think that the elite have many more choices to them available than we have available to us, and so on down the chain. So that if there is something that happens that is out of their control, they're able to react to it in a way that benefits them. So thanks for listening, and if you want to comment back to me, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Thanks, Nick. Bye now. Oh, by the way, Nick is TheModernMystic here on YouTube. Bye now.